hell?
Are they hunting each other now?
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Movie Files. I'm here to share my thoughts on the film The Predator with you guys. This film was directed by Shane Black, and he brought a pretty interesting cast along for the ride. You have Boyd, Holbrook. Let me run through this cast right quick. Trevante, Rhodes, Jacob Tremblay, Keegan-Michael, Olivia Munn, Sterling K. Brown, Thomas Jane. This is a really interesting cast, and you know, if you guys are tuning in for the first time for one of my reviews, I'm just going to touch on some positives, some negatives, and then give you guys a score at the end of the video and kind of wrap up my final thoughts. So this is a non-spoiler review as well. I want to make sure you guys know that. No spoilers here. So let's just jump right into it. As I like to do, I like to start off with the positives. So kind of looking at my notes here, guys, you know, this is a Predator film. I mean, there's blood, there's guts, there's quick dialogue. I'm a big fan of Shane Black. I love Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. The Nice Guys is one of my favorite films. And Iron Man 3, even though it wasn't an MCU film per se, it was a good Shane Black Iron Man film. So, you know, I'm a big fan of his work, and there's definitely that quick dialogue in there. And I think it's as advertised. You know, if you guys saw my trailer reaction on this channel, which you should check out after you're done watching this, when they had the Red Band trailer, I thought it lived up to what the advertisement presented it as, which was a Predator film, a rated R Predator film. And again, blood, guts, F-bombs, all that is there in this film. So I definitely thought that it lived up to that. For the most part, it was a pretty fun, entertaining movie for the most part. There were some moments that didn't work for me, which I'll touch on in the end. But I thought that the cast there's this ex-military mercenary crew that Boyd kind of goes through the movie with Trevante Rhodes and Thomas Jane and Keegan-Michael. So I thought that for the most part, their chemistry worked, which was fun to see. There's one particular scene that I could think of that I thought really highlighted their chemistry, which took place in a motel. It also involved Olivia Munn's character. I thought that was probably one of the more enjoyable moments in the film. It wasn't an action moment, but it was just kind of their banter back and forth. I thought worked pretty well. There was definitely some callbacks to the original. There was a get to the chopper scene, not to spoil that, but there is a callback to the originals there. Again, I thought that this film it moved pretty quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if this was under an hour and 45 minutes or so, or right at that point. So it moved pretty quickly, which is good for an action movie, not having slow-paced films, but fast-paced. And, you know, going back to, like I said up top, as advertised, guys, there's blood, there's guts. I mean, this is probably the most violent, brutal Predator film that I can think of. And I've seen the original and 2 and the spin-off, so I've seen all the films. And this was up there in the gore. I mean, Shane Black did not hold back in that department, which was great. So then going into my negatives, guys, this film, honestly, as far as the story goes, it was a mess, guys. There's pretty much 3 main storylines. You have Holbrook and his family element. You have the government trying to find the alien in their ship, and you have the alien on its mission. And I thought that the story, just the intertwining of everything, just didn't work well for me, where at moments I was invested in certain moments in the movie. Again, with Holbrook and the ex-military and the Mercs, I thought that their storyline worked the best throughout the film. But then they started to throw in Holbrook's family, which is Jacob Tremblay and his family elements, and you have Sterling K. Brown and then the government trying to find the alien ship, and their banter and their kind of over-the-top kind of cartoonish moments for me. And then you have the aliens mission, which was kind of, when they explained it, was just kind of like the mythology there just didn't really make sense to me. So really the story was really a letdown for me. Again, I've seen all the Predator films. These movies aren't known for these Academy Award-winning scripts, but at the same time, they're pretty simple. But this film, I just feel like, was just too many plot points that just didn't work well for me. Again, you see in the commercials, they're really trying to land on the comedy. Again, I've seen interviews with Shane Black. He's definitely want to bring back that 90s, that 80s vibe with the comedy and quick dialogue. But a lot of the jokes, man, just didn't really land for me. There was a lot of mama jokes in there, which, again, going back to the 90s, where, you know, your mama jokes was all over the place. And I'm just like, I get what he was going for that flavor, but I thought Shane Black is a great writer, and his writing team does really good dialogue. I just wanted more from the comedy aspect. And this is not nitpicking, but to me, you know, there were some CGI moments that were just kind of really bad. There's some CGI dogs kind of storyline that's thrown in there that were just kind of left field. There were some action shots that took place later in the film, the third act, that was shot during the night, and I just thought it looked bad. It was just, there were some moments where there was a big action sequence that I didn't even know what was really going on. It was just kind of badly shot, in my opinion. Really no character developments. Again, you're trying to feel for these, not feel for them, but you're going on this journey and this adventure and this entertaining ride with these characters, and it just really wasn't that much to root for these characters, in my opinion. And not giving it away, but the ending to me was just like literally, and this is just me being in the film community and reading up on stories, Collider and all things of that nature. So I know there were reshoots, and I just imagine this is a 20th Century Fox film. We've heard Fantastic Four, X-Men movies, New Mutants, Dark Phoenix, they love their reshoots, and there's nothing wrong with reshoots, but you can tell that this ending had a reshoot, and I don't know who came up with it, but it was just, to me, it was just a letdown. So with that being said, guys, I think if you're a big fan of the Predator films, which I would say I'm a casual fan, I'm not a diehard, I've seen them all, but I'm not really a diehard fan of the Predators. When they're on TV, especially the first one, I enjoy the first one, but the second one and the spinoffs really don't work for me. But with that being said, I think if you're a big fan of this franchise, you'll probably enjoy this film much more so than someone like myself or someone that's new to the franchise. So kind of wrapping up, I'm going to give this film a 2.8 out of 5. Again, there are moments in this film where the cast works well. There's really some really cool kind of blood, guts, again, Predator moments, but then there's just, again, that storyline, the character developments, and then the CGI kind of mixed in, and really just didn't make it the most entertaining film for me, which, again, I'm giving it a 2.8 out of 5. So let me know what you guys thought of this review. Let me know when you see the film, what you thought of the film, and also I would love to know in the comments, once you see this film, and once you see the ending, do you want more of this, what Shane Black has kind of created, this new mythology, and do you guys want more of the characters that we got? So let me know in the comments. Definitely subscribe to our channel, guys. We got some awesome content on our channel, movie reviews, TV reviews, trailer reactions, unboxing videos. So definitely subscribe to our channel, check out all that content. Hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all that. Some things to look out for. Morgan and I saw A Life Itself a week before the movie came out, so we'll get a review closer to the release date, and then we're going to see A Simple Favor pretty soon, so definitely keep an eye out for that. As always, guys, we appreciate the support. Definitely leave those comments below, and we'll see you on the next video.